Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it off from the gun. Fights through the tackler.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. They've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just their quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Third down, out of the shotgun. He breaks free. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack. And the Sooners will have to punt this one away.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Running it back, it's Matthews. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's Lewis. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Staley. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Catch made on the right side.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
A completion makes it second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Volunteers. And they take the early lead. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the interception taken to the house. A big six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Sooners offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Arnold. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw. It's a first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
That's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. Hey, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Brazzell. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Close to the tight end. Touchdown, Vols. Strong game by this quarterback. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. It's a shotgun run call. And the run moves the ball into the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost...
The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Pass midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Volunteers. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 9 sets a kickoff.
Bringing it out. It's Sawchuk. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's Ayamaleva. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Will he score here? Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense cannot be stopped. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. defense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Vols have 1st and 10 here. Now they run a draw play. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Volunteers looking to keep this drive rolling.
3:25.
Play action here on first down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
To me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, fouls. And the route is on. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Tennessee, 32. Oklahoma, 7. Return goes down.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is brought down. The guys up front line up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's third down for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Trying to find some room. It's Lewis. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Tackle made after a big gain. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense had made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
They're going to run it here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Cricket.
And he's got it again. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Vols offense is on the move now. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Jackrabbit.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Touchdown, Volunteers. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Sawchuk. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Automatic on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll run it here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Go.
Here's the handoff on a counter. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Lasso.
Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down and 10 now. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.